Hello and welcome to Studio 415.
On today's show, we'll check out what's happening in the arts department with Fine Arts Connection.
And we'll also discuss student-led ministries.
All that and more coming up next.
Still makes some semblance of sense, but you have a lot of freedom to pick what you think is going to be challenging for you and also what you think you can execute well.
So those guys are really the future for SLM, and we just hope to continue to grow as we go.
Welcome to Studio 415. I'm Ethan Ratliff.
And I'm Elijah Bush.
Fine Arts Connection is a year-long class that allows students to express themselves through artwork.
Studio 415 reporter Rylan Danens covers the assignments and basics of the class, as well as the experience for students in this story.
Carroll High School's elective courses offer plenty for students to learn and experience, including Fine Arts Connection. This class consists of separate large projects throughout the year, each being based off a vague prompt. Students must be prepared to challenge their artistic skills and to use a lot of creativity. With the option to choose many different creation types, it leaves room to improve on multiple art forms. The teacher, Tara Turner, expects students to put their vision and artistry to work within their pieces.
The expectations for creativity, the expectations for uniqueness. At the point in Fine Arts Connection, their senior year, they've already kind of created a style. They know all the techniques. Now it's about creativity and putting voice and some conceptual meaning to work.
Some students struggle with time management, although Mrs. Turner makes sure to help her students through tough situations. She serves as a laid-back, kind teacher, but knows to be critical when necessary. Overall, students enjoy the respective experience Fine Arts Connection provides and understand the expectations as well. Senior Fine Arts student Peyton Stratton enjoys making oil paintings and feels the class offers plenty of freedom.
I'd say my favorite part of the class is definitely the freedom that we're allowed to have. Mrs. Turner, she gives us sort of vague prompts, but they still help guide us in a direction, so that way our end of the year showcase still makes some semblance of sense. But you have a lot of freedom to pick what you think is going to be challenging for you and also what you think you can execute well.
Fine Arts Connection gives students an effective outlet to express thoughts or feelings artistically. After they finish said art, the class collectively critiques each other's work. With the outside perspective of others, it lets students hone in their art skills and attention to details. Alina Hammond, senior fine arts student, likes using graphite or charcoal and wishes for more class engagement.
Critiques more often, I would say. Just critiquing other people's pieces, getting more perspectives on them, because normally the only time we do critiques are at the end of the project when it's pretty much all done. So if we could do it more like throughout, like the beginning, middle, and end, it would be nice to see more, give more insight into that.
Overall, Fine Arts Connect is a great way to convey yourself through your art. Students collectively enjoy the freedom and artistic opportunity it brings.
It's a way for me to express how I'm thinking or feeling in a way that words can't convey.
To be in Fine Arts Connection, you need to be truly passionate.
If you'd like to take this class your senior year, the prerequisite is 4 credits in art and a passion for creative expression. With Studio 415, I'm Rylan Danens.
With the school year well underway, many students are feeling lots of stress and anxiety.
Studio 415 reporter David Keys spoke with the leaders of a group that brings inspiration to the students of CHS throughout the week.
Seniors Nate Starks and Faithlyn Bennett have helped form a community that comes together every Monday and occasionally on Fridays before school.
At the beginning of the week, on Monday mornings, you can find a group of students joining together in a prayer for each other. They meet at 8:15 in the fieldhouse. There are also 2 clubs during rotation B and C. On rotation B, there is Worship Wednesday, and during rotation C, there is Student-Led Ministry Club. Worship Wednesday gathers the members of the club in room A13 to sing and worship as a large student-led group. SLM worship leader Cale Hunter, believes that worshiping God personally places him in a form of gratitude.
It really, again, back to location, it just really puts me in a state of, I thank him for everything he's done for me. So it's just a super special thing to me.
On Rotation C, they hold the club called the Student-Led Ministries. This club is about diving into the Bible and building a faith-based family with other students. Co-founder Nate Starks sees the SLM Club as a way to go out and help the public and community.
Yeah, so the SLM Club is kind of more of a, how can I get out and serve? And we're kind of teaching other people how to approach other people.
On Friday mornings, the organization celebrates the end of the week. They eat donuts, they play some games, but most of all, they sing and worship together. Towards the end, one of the student leads shares an encouraging message with the group. And finally, the students end with a song to close the club meeting time. Stark sees SLM living on with the older leaders, preparing the way for young students to lead for the future.
Upperclassmen mentoring underclassmen, and actually today we have an underclassman freshman, Tyson, speaking. So those guys are really the future for SLM, and we just hope to continue to grow as we go.
Student-Led Ministry wants to invite any student to stop by this Friday for some donuts and encouragement. Locations vary, so check them out on Instagram at Student-Led Ministry. For Studio 415, I'm David Key.
This weekend, the Charger basketball team faced Homestead in regional action at Logansport.
The Carroll season came to a close as they fell 42-39. The Chargers finished the year winning their first sectional title since 2021.
Before we end our show today, we want to say congratulations to Charger gymnast Avery Ziembo.
Avery was the state champion in the uneven bars this past weekend at Ball State. She finished 13th in the all-around competition.
That's all we have for today. Be sure to subscribe to our new YouTube channel at Carroll Studio 415.
If you have any ideas for stories we should cover throughout the semester, please contact Mr. Matheny.
Have a great rest of your week, Chargers.